All right, guys. So today we're gonna have an exclusive interview with Chike. He's our client who recently received the approval for O-1 visa, and Chike was kind enough to tell about his case and how things were going for him, and about the result and about the procedural things. So we're gonna start right now on this interesting case, and I see that Chike already connected, so I'm gonna promote to panelist so we could see and hear each other streaming live. So let's give Chike one moment. All right, Chike, turn on the camera and the sound. All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can see, I can hear you. All right, guys, that's how a person looks who was claimed to be the extraordinary person. That's how extraordinary people look, if you guys didn't know. So, Chike, thank you very much for finding some time to spend probably around half an hour. I know your time is very valuable, so we're not gonna spend a lot of time. That would be enough for us. And congratulations, first of all, on the success in the case. It wasn't a straightforward road. There were some hurdles. We're going to talk about this, but I believe that result is more important. So we're going to cover 5 main things today. Number 1, I'm going to ask you to give our viewers a little bit of autobiography. Where you from? Who was your family? How and why you became who you are? And why? What influenced those decisions? Number 2, I'm going to ask you about why did you decide to connect yourself and your future to the US? Number 3, how you were looking for the attorney and why you chose our corporation. Number 4, we're going to discuss your case and the criteria in the case. And also I will ask you, what was the hardest thing? How was the work with the team and all those questions? And at the end, I will ask you about advice or recommendation from you who's been doing these things for some time. What could you advise to the people who start or about to start this process? So first things first, please tell us about yourself, where you're from, who you are, and why you became who you are right now.
All right, thank you. Thank you for that questions. And yeah, so my name is Chike. I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm a software engineer, mobile software engineer. So yeah, I studied computer science from the university. I'm a graduate of the university in Nigeria here. And yeah, so since I was in university, I was always into tech, into programming. And while I was in university, I was selected to be a Google student ambassador in my university in my university, and from there I was teaching students how to program, how to code, especially mobile Android, how to write code apps for Android. So that's what increased my passion for technology, and I got into it. And after I left university, I got a job as a mobile software engineer in a company. And yeah, from there, I've worked in reputable companies in Lagos, especially in Nigeria, a lot of reputable company. So yeah, that's what I've been doing it for close to 10 years now. Yeah, close to 10 years now. I've been writing software, mobile technologies, building mobile apps, fintech apps, educational apps. But my core strength is mainly on the fintech, financial technologies apps. So I have a lot of experience with that. Currently, where I'm working, I'm doing that also. So that is my biggest strength in terms of the product side of building solutions. Yeah.
Yes. So I always want to dig just a little bit more on that because I find that this always fascinating. Any particular event or any particular person that, or maybe a movie or something happens that influenced you to do those things, to be in the technology, to be in the software? Do you remember anything, or it was just organic and nothing really influenced you?
Nothing really influenced. It was just organic.
Organic.
Yeah, I was just it's just curiosity and whereby you can write something and the product is out there. People are using it to interact. So that was just curiosity and yeah, it's just curiosity that made me to learn programming, and from there I started doing it. And it was not based on I wanted to make big money, because when I was doing it, the money was not really a big factor. It was not really you're going to make big money from it. It was just I was just doing that of passion. But right now is a lot of people are going into it, and the experienced people are really excelling in it. And yeah.
Okay, so why did you decide to try yourself in the US? Also, was it also that organic from your career, or something really influenced you that you decided to make this move?
Because so what influenced me was the US was really moving fast in terms of technology. The market was really growing, and a lot of things in technology was happening in the US. So I really wanted to be part of that. Where I'm from, I'm staying right now, we are not really in that. You can't compare Nigeria with US in terms of the technology advancement and the markets and the demand for my skills and everything there. So the opportunity for me to be in US and also to contribute to the economy of the economy and of the US, and yeah, also learn from what is going on there. Yeah, so it's also a learning opportunity for me, because, like I said, over there is that technology is advanced. So I'm going to really, really, when I get there, I'm going to really learn a lot and also help and contribute to that. Yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is that your skill level and your approach to work outgrew the Nigerian market, and the next like logical step is like, okay, where is a better market? Where is a better opportunity?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Good, good. I think this is like also kind of a good organic reason with the good talented people who are developing and constantly growing and looking for the new opportunities. So this is really good. Okay, so how did you look for the attorney who's going to help you, and why did you make a choice to work with our corporation?
Yeah, how did I choose? How I just stumbled upon a post on Instagram about you guys. I just stumbled upon it, and I was just curious, and um I just like watched the video about what you do, and you help people that are talented move to US, and the opportunity for them in the US and the rest of them. So I just out of curiosity, I just said, okay, let me see what this is all about. And I'm also, like I said, I was interested in actually moving to the US, and because of the market, the growing technology market and the advancement in technology there. So when I saw the post on Instagram, I watched the YouTube video, and I said, let me shoot my shot. And from there, I also did my own research. I also did my own research on your law firm, saw that the rating was actually good. There was no like red flags or whatever with it. So I said, okay, let me give it a shot. And when I submitted um, my evaluation, and I got a good response, and yeah, from there I decided to go with you guys.
Yes, I kind of love a chicken, because that's the like all like it seems that your life is just like a big snowball. it's just
Yeah.
going and and going, and
Yeah.
yeah, I don't see how anybody's gonna stop you, because just the things that happens, they're just flashlights and they're just like a train, wow. So it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's the best, when everything is just happening in a natural, organic way, and you don't really
Yeah.
push or force, like, okay, like it's time to move, what I do next, and bam, this is an Instagram article. You read it, okay, there's this visa, let me do the research, and bam, there's this video, and and like, okay, let me fill out a free evaluation. And by the way, guys, all our clients, more than 3,400 at this point, even more, everybody started with this one step, the free evaluation. So for those of you guys who watch this video offline, you can find the links below this video. Click on it and fill out the application just the same way Chike did that. And I will take a look and tell you if you have chances, which visas, and if you have the potential in your case. Okay, good. So you went through the free evaluation. Then you saw that I told you, hey, Chike, you have a good potential to start your case. You go, okay, let's do the complex immigration planning. And first you meet with a data manager. We collect all the information from you. Then I build a strategy for your case. We meet for the second phase of complex immigration planning, where I give you the presentation of your strategy, where we stand, what kind of criteria we already satisfy, and where we're going in the future for the next 6 months of working on your case. And you say, okay, that looks good. I understand the cost. I understand the work. I understand the involvement. So let's go and do this. And we start working on your case. So let's discuss briefly what was in your case. We applied for 5 criteria, and those criteria were the press about Chike. The critical leading role, that's the second criterion. The academic articles, the judging the work of other professionals, and also the membership in a professional association. So some criteria I'm going to cover, and some I will ask you to give more details.
Okay.
So the first criterion, the media. I'm just going to call those magazines, those websites where the articles were published. The Tech Bulletin, a professional publication, AI Time Journal, also professional publication, and iTech Post. So if you guys want, you can Google the name of the media and Chike's name, and you can see the articles that were published in those things. The second criterion is the critical leading role, and we claimed 2 organizations, Chike, the Zone and Carbon. Can you tell us a little bit about both organizations, what those companies do, and what kind of role you played in them?
Okay, so I'll start with Zone. So Zone is the fintech company in Lagos here. It's highly reputable. They sponsor a lot of events. They have a lot of clients, especially the commercial banks in Nigeria. So when I was there, I was one of the role I played. I was a senior mobile engineer over there. So when I was there, I built a mobile digital banking app. So they had a contract with a banking, one of their customer, a commercial bank, and one of the tasks was to build a bank for a digital mobile app for them. So I was given the task to do that. So I built it from scratch until.
So you did everything, the architecture, the code, the technical stuff, so the complete thing.
Yes, I did the mobile side. I didn't do the backend side, just the mobile architecture, the code, and interacted with the backend engineer. So we're a lot of team were involved in that project. But my own area of concentration was the mobile application. So I worked on that from beginning to end of the project, and from there I left and also joined Carbon. So Carbon is also a fintech company in Nigeria. They give out loans, savings. They provide a lot of fintech services. So I joined Carbon as a senior. Then I was promoted to a lead and engineer. So I was managing the Android team there, and so I also did a lot of stuff. I managed a lot of stuff in Carbon in terms of the fintech services like debit cards, virtual cards, loans, disbursing of giving users loans from the app. So from the app you can apply for a loan and it gets disbursed. Yeah.
Very good. Yes. So that's what we need when we satisfy the criterion of critical role, that you need to do something really important for the company or organization that they can monetize. That's the best way to explain it, right? If they can monetize your work, this is really good, and that's what we describe in those letters when we prepare the petition. The third criterion was the scholarly articles. So here I'm going to also list those journals where Chike was able to publish his articles. The first one is the American Journal of Engineering and Technology, of course, because we're in the technology in the STEM industry, so it's natural to see those names in the name. Also, American Research Journal of Computer Science and Information Technology, also professional publication, and Internal Journal of Computer. Same way, guys, if you're more interested to understand what was in those publications, the topics, you can Google the names of those articles, the journals. You can look at the Google Scholar and see what's going on, what exactly we need from you when we prepare those petitions. Also, the fourth criterion was the participating in a panel of judging, and we had the Globee Award. Whom did you assess, Chike? What was the that process that you were judging, if you remember?
Okay, I judged the some companies, some fintech, some technological companies that were making waves in the industry. Also some individuals too that were in the category that I needed to judge, in some tech engineers, software engineers, and yeah.
In this basically professionals from the same industry, and that's
Yes.
what we're looking for. If it's a competition, that must be the professionals, companies, or people in the same industry. But sometimes we satisfy this criterion through, especially with IT people working on the bigger projects. If we assess like architectural review or code review of other projects, and they use our expertise. So the expertise is the main factor here. And the last and the fifth criterion was IEEE membership, and I believe was it a senior level, right, Chike? The senior level.
Yes, senior level. Yes.
How hard was it to get that senior level in that organization?
Okay, so the challenge with getting it, you have to have 10 years experience, especially if you're not from not from an IT, you didn't graduate from an IT related or STEM field, so you have to have 10 years experience. But if you're from IT or STEM related field, if you graduated from that, is I think it's like 5 years plus the IT, yeah. But you have the most important thing you have to prove that you have significantly contributed or you have achieved a lot of things in your career. So you have to document it and also share it with them, and also get review, get referrals
From
from
the current members.
from 3 senior members that can validate and refer you to the organization.
So it's not very easy, but it's manageable. Like if you put enough effort, it is manageable. Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes. So good. So those were the five criteria, and that's how we packed up and filed the petition. So Chike, what was the hardest thing for you while you were working on your petition, and how did the team help you with that?
The hardest thing was gathering the documents, following up with the documents I needed for the criteria. For example, recommendation letters, because you have to follow up with a lot of people that you've not spoken to for years, and especially in the case of the critical role aspect, these are companies that, like the zone one, I left there like a couple of 8 years ago or thereabout. So following up with the city, and most of this thing must come from a senior executive level, the recommendation letters for the critical role. So getting the signatory to those documents, to the letters can be challenging. You have to like follow up, and it can be delayed, and also so the team really helped in terms of reviewing the documents, making sure that he hits the key things that the immigration officer is really looking out for. A lot of reviews and a lot of following up, because this thing is, if you decide to do it on your own, yeah, you can just like relax and nobody's following up and you're not. But if
Nobody's pushing you, nobody's forcing
nobody's pushing,
you.
exactly. Exactly. Nobody's pushing you. So the team was it was really valuable in terms of pushing me and telling me that, hey, we need this, and try to encouragement. And at times there was really a point that I was like even scared that we this thing work out, but I have to get assurance that don't worry, that we can, that is going to work out. And the process was long, but at the end of the day, that 6 months is it was really worth it, because the quality of work that goes into the documentation and everything was really outstanding, and really I was really impressed with that. Yeah, yeah.
And those words especially valuable, that compliment that you're saying, because you are native speaker of English, right? So the work that's being done on a high level, it's very important. So good. So recommendation letters, of course, that's the usual answer I hear from my clients here. Like recommendation letters was like a really hard, because there's a lot of information and people don't want to sign, and then you have to talk to them
Yeah.
and this and that. So it's natural, it's natural. But as my practice shows, everybody copes with this somehow, right? When you have the task, you use all available resources to get those things through. That was good. We packed up the case, we sent it, and we got an RFE, right? And tell me if I'm wrong. I believe we filed it once, and then we got an RFE from the officer, correct?
Yes, correct.
Yes,
Correct.
yes.
Yeah.
We got the RFE, which in my opinion was kind of unexpected, because it was a really good, nothing crazy, but there's no weak case, really good solid case with everything else. We got an RFE, and we decided not to respond to this, but rather refile that case. And on the second refile, we just got an approval.
Yeah.
What did you feel when you got the approval on your second filing, Chike?
I was very excited. I'm very happy. Yeah. So the first RFE was really like the question the officer asked was already in the petition. So it was kind of weird. Yeah. So it was kind of surprising, like you said. And so you advised that we should file again. And I was like, I was really scared, because um but I had to just put trust and say, okay, let's do this, and we did it, and no RFE, and it was just approved straight up. So I was really happy, and all the efforts and the time we put into it was really came out positive at the end of the day, and the money spent also, everything was really worth it at the end of the day. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. And I know how traumatizing that fact of getting an RFE when you don't expect it, like, oh God, I knew it. that's, that's the first thing that I totally understand.
Yeah.
But thank you, Chike, for trusting my professional judgment. And I saw that officer was not really, he was not on point. He kind of, for whatever reason, he just didn't like the case. So, and you see how not unified this system is when one officer
Yeah.
brings an RFE and the second one, okay, that's good, approval, no problem. So yeah, that's good stuff. Everything is good that ends with the result. Now, at the end, Chike, what's the best recommendation or advice you could give to people who start this process or who are about to start this process?
The recommendation I'll give is that they have to be patient. They have to be dedicated to whatever they are given to do, right from the professional team and the people working on the case. So they have to really not like relax. They have to really keep pushing and be patient, and also try as much as possible to document, remember what you're achieving professionally and what you have achieved professionally. Try to get document of them, or try to keep a record of them wherever they are, try to get them, gather the evidence that you have on your career. And yeah, just and put your 100% trust in the team and follow whatever advice they give you. Yeah.
I think that those are very good, like pretty much simple but straight on point. And I believe it's important to understand those simple things in the beginning, just to trust the process, do the work, remember your achievements, don't be shy, don't have that imposter syndrome where you think this is just regular thing, but in fact it's
Yeah.
not for the purpose of the petition. So just be outcoming with everything that you have, collect all the evidence, be disciplined, work with a team, and then the result will come naturally. So Chike, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your
Thank
trust
you.
in the process. And I wish you the next level development when you come here in US and start applying yourself. And
Thank you very much.
if you round our office in Miami, just give us a heads up to meet for a cup of coffee.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good one, Chike. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.